Hey YouTube fam, what's up? It's your boy, The Brain, and now you are Riding with the Brain. Coming up with you with another video, and in this video is my second interview with the sheriff that came down to the convention from Wichita, Kansas. So sit back, relax, click like and share, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Recording.
So sad, too bad. But the good thing about it is it gives you a chance to look forward to the next one.
There you go.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Very good. Cannot complain. It's been consistent.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
Not yet. It drizzled for a minute, but it didn't rain too hard.
Rain?
No, haven't caught any rain yet. Are you guys here for the police convention?
Yeah.
How did I guess? Are you a chief?
Sure.
Sheriff. How you doing, Sheriff? Good to see you, Sheriff. I get to interrogate you for the ride to the airport. Just want to know you're riding with the brain, all right?
There you go.
That's my YouTube handle.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to check that out.
Yep. So how was the police convention?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Learn anything?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Some of the classes weren't too great.
Oh, okay.
Some of them were pretty good.
I had, not too long ago, dropped him off at hotel on the other side of the causeway.
Oh, yeah.
Chief of police from Louisiana?
Okay.
Chief deputy, something like that.
Chief deputy, probably, if he's with the sheriff's office.
Yeah, he was one of the real bad boys. I was like, okay, you're up on the totem pole, ain't you? He said, if you come to Louisiana, I can get you a job. I'm like, all right there, brother. If the wife ever wants to move to Louisiana, I know who to come and see.
There you go.
So how long you been a sheriff?
So I'm 36 years
Wow.
on the job, and then I was elected. It's the 13th year.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah.
So you've been out here for a while.
Yeah.
And where are you guys located at, if you don't mind me asking?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. The first Kansas City people I had in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, we came in Saturday.
Uh-huh.
I walked out my hotel and went, what in the hell's going on? Because that parade was down here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Panthers parade.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even come down here that day. I was like, staying off the beach.
That
God.
was crazy.
I was like, it don't even make no sense to go down there today.
Yeah,
It's like, you're not working today? I was like, no, the Panther parade's going on.
Yeah, you would have never.
Yeah, I was like, it's not even worth trying to make money out here that day because anywhere you go, you're stuck in traffic.
Oh, yeah. The traffic was backed both ways the whole way.
It's like a big spring break down here.
Yeah, it was cool, though.
Yeah. Did they come right across the front of you guys' hotel, or they were on the beach side?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit further down. A friend of mine was down at Marriott Oceanside.
Uh-huh.
And so it was where the pool's at on the back side is where the parade went through on the other road.
Okay.
And then the stage was right by her hotel, so it was like jam packed there. So it's kind of cool just sitting
Right
in the
off of
pool
Las
and
Olas,
watching it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I saw a couple friends that I know that I'm friends with on Facebook. They took pictures of the parade and stuff like that, and I could see exactly where they were. So I was like, okay, no problem. Looks nice.
Yeah, there was some drunk people afterwards, though.
I bet it was. Nice and lit.
Oh, yeah, they were.
I know everybody needed an Uber. Now, I don't know what's going on with this bridge today, but this bridge has been like this all day long, and it keeps going up and down, up and down. So I don't know if they're working on it, or it's broken and they're trying to fix it, or what it's doing, but it seems like every time I get somebody, we get stuck at this bridge. And
It's been that way
like
all
a
week.
10-15 minute wait. And I'm like, thank God y'all with somebody that wants to talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you guys don't want to talk, I'll understand, you know,
Yeah.
but I love talking to people.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's wrong with these Uber drivers? The last one didn't speak no English, but this one just won't shut up.
Yeah, we've had plenty that do the instructions in Spanish, so we know
Yeah, I know about
not-
them.
Yeah.
I always ask people, I say, you know, do you like that? Do you enjoy getting in the car when you can't communicate with somebody or don't know what's going on with them or don't know if they're going to run this car off the side of the road in a minute?
Yeah.
I was like, yesterday getting to the Hard Rock, I was wondering if that exit Yeah.
Well-
Pretty fast. She was doing like 60, and it was one of those loop exits, and I'm like, hold on now.
Whoa, you didn't whip out your badge and show your badge. Hey, check this shit out. Slow down. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's been every time that we go to the
Mhm.
convention, it's
Up and down, up and down. So now, if they send you guys to a conference like this, because I'm assuming your police department pays for you guys to come here to do this, right?
yeah.
You guys got to be. You're just not a sheriff. You're just not a regular police car driving sheriff.
No,
Okay, you sit
We're
behind
all-
a di-
he's one of the undersheriffs in the back, and then Ben's captain.
sheriff, captain.
Yeah,
He's the big boss.
Oh, you're the big wig. You
No,
see the
he's
big?
a-
he's the
is.
sheriff.
He's the big wig.
yeah.
So sheriff is higher than captain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because you know, like down here we have BSO, that's Broward County Sheriff's Office,
Yeah.
and everybody's a sheriff
Yeah.
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 Yeah, everybody's a deputy.
or a deputy. Excuse me,
Yeah.
excuse me. They're a
Yeah.
deputy.
Sure.
And then I think it's Sheriff Kevin or Calvin or something like that. Black guy spoke at the conference. They said that he said he spoke one night at the conference or last night at the conference.
He was probably at the dinner thing. We
Okay.
didn't go to the dinner.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I know how they do it up there in Kansas City. Okay, so you're the big boy. Okay.
You really.
You put all the peons in the back. Okay, cool.
Right. We get in the back.
Okay.
I'm the wife.
You ladies work for the sheriff's department
No,
too?
I'm a wife.
Okay, you're just the
We're
wife.
wives.
And the young lady? That's your husband too, back there. Okay, cool. So sheriff, 36 years in as a sheriff. So I'm assuming you love
In
your
law
job.
enforcement.
In law enforcement. So you gotta love your job because you wouldn't have did it for 36 years.
Yeah. There's
These-
days.
The first question I want to ask you: these new sovereign citizens,
Uh,
yay, nay?
no, they're a mess.
Do you have a lot of them up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Is it
have
bad?
them in Kansas. That they'll rear their ugly head every once in a while, but yeah, they're a couple counties
Well, at least
around
you
us.
guys don't have to be out. Well, you might have to come out on the road and deal with them sometimes, right?
Sometimes, basically, I'll just try to like give my guys guidance to how to deal with it,
Defuse the
Yeah,
situation before you
exactly.
break the window out or something like that. Gotcha,
Right.
gotcha. Because I would have been done bashed my billy club through the window. That I'm traveling. Bah!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
I don't know
And
where
they're
they get
always
this
trying to
philosophy, this
sue.
black book dictionary or this black book dictionary thing they got. I don't understand. It just popped up like about 5 years ago,
yeah.
and it's just a big craze nowadays, and everybody's doing it, and it's like, you know, when are you guys gonna understand? It don't work like that.
No,
And they just don't get it because I see these people keep doing it, and because
You
they're
have
all
them
over
down here?
YouTube.
You
Oh
haven't
yeah,
done
we
that?
have them down here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They show up at the courthouse and they're telling the judge that they're not the capital person that's on the piece of paper and all that stuff like that. I'd be like, yeah, this is gonna be a good one here.
Yeah, and they usually change their last name, and it says
Yeah, to
surname.
Ray, Sir Ray something. The last
Yeah.
name's always Ray something.
Yeah,
And the auditors. That's what I really wanted to hit you up about.
we
The auditors.
have some, but you know the thing is
Yeah, you
they,
guys
they
got
can do whatever they
Kansas
want to
City. You
do
guys
out
got
on the
Kansas City
sidewalk.
Cop Watch.
Yeah, so they can do whatever they want out on the sidewalks and stuff. I mean, we don't really have too many issues
Is it
with them.
that hard to get the people to understand that they're not breaking the law, or is it just because they're coming with a camera and they don't understand it?
Nah, back home, I mean, we do a lot of training on it and stuff. And,
Okay.
You know, it's also Kansas, so it's a little bit more laid back.
Mm-hmm.
We've only had one issue, and he entered into a health clinic, county-owned health clinic. And, of course, they got patients in there.
Correct.
And he's right up front where you can get the patient info.
The info,
and the
right.
patients were getting pissed, and so, you know, we had a deputy go out and tell him he can't be in there. Of course, he filmed it, and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I can be in here and that type of stuff. So we had to change, county changed their wording on the door.
Correct.
that
Because
you have
if
to have
it
an
states
appointment
that
to
it's
come
public
in,
or
but-
something or
yeah.
like that, yeah.
But they can come in the courthouse and
Right. Because
Preach whatever.
I know that some of them. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them I do watch and I do enjoy them. They've got this a-hole out there that calls himself the Cerebral Lion or something like that. He sounds like he's an Asian dude or some kind of Philippine or something like that. Crazy accent. But he just goes around and he just cusses.
Oh, yeah.
I said, why? I like, I get it. I know there's bad cops. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I do understand that they're bad cops. But every cop is not like that.
No.
And why are you going to cuss a grown man out?
Yeah.
You know, and this man has to stand there and just literally just take it because
Yep.
this is what he's been taught on his job. But in other cases, if I didn't have this badge and this gun on and you approach me like this on the street, I would beat your ass.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
You're not
changed a
gonna
lot
stand there
since
and
the
get-
90s.
Yeah. I'm
the
like,
90s, you got your ass.
exactly. You got your ass beat in the 90s. You're like, oh, really? Baya! Billy Club.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
how
before the tasers, yeah.
yeah, how it's kind of changed because they would have those VCR tape recording
The
devices,
big ones, yeah.
the big ones,
Yeah.
and they'd come out. And,
Yeah, like I said, some of them I do like because some of them are legitimate about what they're doing, and they do let people get and I don't even think people get an understanding because they believe it's violating their rights. But just like they say, you know, our constitutional laws are getting trampled on all the time now, and some of them do have valid points. But the ones that go out there and start berating everybody and stuff like that, I don't like them.
yeah,
I like turn them off. I won't subscribe to them.
for the most part, we just don't engage with them because that's
Okay.
what they want.
Okay.
To
And that's
make
what
a
you trained
scene.
all your guys on.
Yeah,
and okay.
unless they're blocking traffic or something. No, that's not legal. But,
Right.
But you know, up on the sidewalks or on county property outside and that type of stuff, we just don't even engage with them.
Okay.
So they don't. They get bored in about 30 minutes. And like,
And they're
well,
out
no
of
one's
there.
going to challenge me on this. So
Yeah.
go somewhere else. So
Okay, cool. And you've never had one of your cops like to get into any big trouble over what was
No.
going on and he lost control or anything like that?
Nope.
That's good. That's awesome. Awesome for Kansas City.
yeah,
Appreciate that. At least we know that Kansas City don't lose control.
Well,
and
it's
their
Wichita.
training is Wichita,
Yeah.
Kansas.
Kansas. Yeah.
Wichita, Kansas, and they don't lose control and they don't lose their minds.
No,
That's the good thing because I believe it all comes down to the training.
it does.
Yeah.
Now you start throwing stuff at us. That's a whole different story. For
Oh,
us.
hey, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. You ain't gonna get out here and berate me.
So yeah, you got to put up with some of that. I mean, it
Mhm.
is what it is. But
So what's some of the crazy shit that happens in Wichita?
we have a lot of gangs.
Gangs? What kind of gangs? Like street gangs? Like, oh really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think that you guys would like a big gang thing. Now, LA and stuff like that. Yeah, I would think so.
They came in from LA and Chicago and stuff
Uh-huh.
in the early 90s because of the crack cocaine stuff.
Okay.
So they all fought over the territory, and we had tons of murders and drive-bys.
Really?
And so they kind of ebb and flow there.
Okay. I wouldn't even thought about something like that up there. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it under any better now or?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the right people in there like yourself to clean it up and.
Well, that and we hammered them.
Okay.
In the
Hey,
like,
get their asses out of
06,
there.
07, and
Yeah.
did some cases, big cases on them, and
Mhm.
kind of broke up the gangs. So,
Mhm.
and they're not like they originally came in from those areas.
Uh-huh.
But in Wichita, it's very hybrid migrate. You might have an old time neighborhood crip and his son's blood, which in LA that would never happen. But
Correct.
you have that in Wichita,
Gotcha.
and so it's just different. They're not as loyal as in some of the bigger cities. So,
Okay.
but they're violent.
Wow. Crazy.
But yeah, we don't have. I mean, we've during the George Floyd thing, we had some of that go on. And,
You guys had summer riots and stuff like that.
yeah.
Now,
about
your
a
black
week.
community up there, is it? Do you guys have a lot
It's
of
pretty
blacks
good.
up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty good sized community. The Hispanic community's kind of
Branching their way in.
outpacing the
Okay.
African American community.
And was it more of
Segregated city, though.
your
Yeah.
what?
We're very segregated city.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Compared, well, historically because of redlining.
What is? Help me out with that. What is red lighting?
Redlining is when the mortgage companies refuse to sell homes to certain races, and so you can only buy a home within a certain area
Okay.
of the town. Yeah.
Okay.
Our suburbs have really grown.
And it's more everywhere. It's more diverse now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Very
Outside of
diverse.
the city
Yeah.
But historically, I mean,
And you guys don't have to deal with a lot of racial issues up there or
No.
anything like that, right? Okay, cool.
No.
I never knew that. I thought it was one of those little small towns. About how big is where you guys are from in Kansas?
550,000. So we're the biggest city in Kansas.
That's a lot of freaking people. It ain't like down here, but it's a lot of people.
No, for Kansas, it's pretty large.
Yeah. And the
Kansas City's the more populated area, but those cities up there are just on top of each other. So, population-wise,
mhm.
we're the biggest city, but not the biggest populated county.
Okay.
Because, like in Kansas City, you got, what is it, 16,
Johnson
17,
County.
17 different cities all around Kansas. Kansas City,
Okay.
Kansas really isn't that big.
Gotcha.
And neither is, I mean, Kansas City, Missouri is a little bit bigger, but it's all the suburbs around it that make it up,
Okay.
the population.
Now your the whole drug infestation up there is
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
the fentanyl and all that
Yeah.
stuff like that is bad.
Yeah.
So how do you, like Captain, how do you deal with that and keep that in control in your department? Because I know you have to deal with it more being a captain too.
More than anything else, I mean, we just try to make sure that our officers stay safe, our deputies are safe,
Mm-hmm.
handling it, being around it, and I think our narcotics section, which I'm obviously not in charge of, but they do an excellent job of targeting the fentanyl trade, and
Correct.
they've got some very good cases, and we do our best. I mean, you're never going to win the war,
Exactly.
that's for sure. So we just try to do
Just
what
keep
we
it as calm as possible.
We're really trying to concentrate on the services at this point because it's just a revolving door with those folks in the jail. They don't stay in jail.
And
trying
do
to get
you
them
have-
services. We don't have enough services, so that's the thing that's being worked on now is more services.
Gotcha. To where they have help, to where they can go and get help and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
'cause
and stuff like that. Okay.
In the jail, we have programs where we
But
take-
jail doesn't help them.
not those people.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is they're committing, 70% of our property crime is drug related.
Okay.
And so they're committing all these property crimes because they're drug addicted,
Uh,
and it's a revolving door on those property crimes back out too. So we, property crimes are kind of not good up there because of that.
gotcha.
And they're not going to stay in jail, so we got to figure out a different way and trying to add beds and sobering beds and other services that we can take them straight from jail. Because most of the time they sober up in jail. If
But
you're
it's
with
the
us
problem
long
once
enough-
they get out and
Yeah.
stuff like that, they go back.
Yeah.
If they go back to that same element again, it doesn't help that
No,
either.
and there's a 3 to 6 month wait.
Mm-hmm.
We're not a Medicaid expansion state, so
Okay.
and none of these folks have insurance, and
Gotcha.
so it's a 3 to 6 month wait to get them into the
The housing
clinic.
programs.
The sobering clinic
Okay.
that provides the service free to them because they're a nonprofit.
Gotcha.
Well, they're not going to wait 2 or 3 days, let alone 3 months. So it's a problem we've been trying to work on for about the last 4 years, and we're starting to make inroads now. So
Okay.
because we'll transport them to the services out of jail,
You take them straight from the jail to the. Okay.
like ComCare and SAC, which is our substance abuse clinic.
I hear a lot about that in like Detroit and stuff like that because I watch some of the courtroom cam stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
And they have the programs to where when they get out of jail, they can transition into, but they can't leave the jail until they have a bed or something like that available for them. And the same thing that you're talking about, not having enough available space. Some of these guys have to sit in jail for another 2 or 3 months because they don't have sober living or sober detox or whatever it is that they go to that they have for them.
yeah.
So it's nice to see that places are still working on trying to get that housing for these people and stuff like that because it's big.
Yeah, especially the drug addiction stuff and the mental health just exploded.
Yeah.
There. And there wasn't enough services, so they're building a new mental health hospital in the Wichita area, which is going to help a ton. And
Mm-hmm.
so,
That's good. Yeah, I was big on the drug prevention stuff back in the 90s. Earlier when I just got done with school and stuff like that and got myself into a little trouble and stuff like that and, started being my best customer and stuff like that and,
yeah,
and I had to do, I finally I just looked up and said, I know this lifestyle ain't for me because I wasn't made to be no bum.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I decided to change things around for myself.
Where are you from?
From here.
Oh, you're
born
from
and raised from
born
Miami.
and raised
Yep.
Okay.
Just a little about 30-minute drive south of here.
Okay.
And then, you know, they had a lot of the programs set up back then and stuff like that. But I did my time, and, you know, thank God I never had to look back at it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just not something I wanted for myself. You know what I'm saying? I was too strong-minded for that.
Man, that's the issue. People make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. But as
Being
long as
young
they
and
learn
dumb,
from
coming out of
them-
school and going
Yeah.
to college and stuff like that, getting to the wrong atmosphere, wrong party people and stuff like that, and you start trying stuff because the girl was beautiful and stuff like that, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
So,
In a quarter mile, turn right on Southeast 24th
But it's those
Street.
guys that you can kind of tell with some of those folks are like, I ain't never coming back here again.
Mhm.
I'm getting a job. I'm
Right.
getting out of this lifestyle. But then
some
it's
of you just know it's
some
just,
of them
you'll be
is
back.
just
I'll see you next
nonstop.
week, huh?
Yeah.
I got that. I understand that.
I mean, his guys deal with kind of the same.
I know the
people
captain's
over
got,
and
yeah,
over out of
like
control,
we're
so
tired of seeing them.
yeah.
Now, do you guys have that 3 strike and you're out program up there
No.
as well? No? Wow. I know it's big down here because it's like some of these guys that's on their second offense, they're like walking the street. They don't even want to come outside no more, you know, because they know next time they're going for 20 years or something like that. So, you know, and it ain't like they got to go out and do nothing big, you know.
Turn left on South Federal
You know,
Highway.
they can piss on the sidewalk and get locked up, and the judge be like, I told you don't come back down here. I told you don't come back down here for nothing.
Yeah.
But hey, if that keeps them whipped up in shape, that keeps them whipped up in shape. I think more states need something like that. That third strike and you're out thing.
Yeah, back home it's violent crime. I mean, you get convicted of that, it's usually a pretty good sentence.
Okay.
And so, property crimes is ridiculous because they don't give shit. It takes 3 convictions for burglary to even go to prison in Kansas. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Dang.
Now, if you have a
Kansas.
if you have a record for other stuff, I mean that can add up on you. But
But it's
Right.
just independent of it.
yeah,
Yeah, our
You
law.
know a lot about this thing, this sheriff life, huh?
Oh,
You've
yeah.
been a while for a long time, huh?
well, and she used to work at the DA's office, the district.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're the one that tried him, or you're the one that helped him?
No, neither.
Neither? Oh, you just worked in the
I
office.
just help.
Oh, okay, cool. I've got a friend that I bow with, and she works for the DA down here. Awesome lady. She's a trip. You would never tell that she's like that. Fire your lawyer, but she says she can get down and dirty when it comes to it in the courthouse, though.
Yep. You like your sheriff down here? He seems like a really good guy.
I don't know much about him. I know he had some issues back in the 90s or something like that when he first started being a sheriff and stuff like that, and was working his way up through the ranks, and then it popped up again when he became the sheriff.
He
But
played
as far
football somewhere in college down here. I can't remember where.
I know he's local though.
Yeah,
I know
no,
he's from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about him until he got elected, but from what I see, I don't have no problem with him. Seems like good people. People don't have anything
Yeah,
bad to say about him or
I've
something
met
like
him a
that.
couple times down here. And very personal guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
They said if you see him on the street, he's one of those type that he'll walk up and talk to you and stuff like that.
Yep.
I've never had the chance to meet him. You know, one day I hope I will, but you know, in good circumstances. You know, I don't want to meet him on that. So I don't, you know,
Better be.
knocking me out.
Said he went to Florida State.
Florida State.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Now you guys body cam too and
yeah.
Wichita? Body cam, tasers, all that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have.
I can't believe. And why do you think that is? Some states have not implemented the body cam program yet. I mean,
I don't
is
know.
it that slow, or is it because it's not a law?
It's a lot. It's expensive.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's expensive. So.
I think the
some
guy
of the
that-
smaller jurisdictions. I mean, they don't have hardly any money even to get their guys' vests, let alone cameras. So.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha. I think the guy was telling me this morning he's got like 450 or 400 something police officers that he works with. That's in his police department.
Yeah.
So it's not like a really big police department where he was from and stuff like that. But I don't know how big it is in Wichita or something like that.
With our detention staff and civilian staff, we're about 550.
Okay.
And then the PD's 800 and something.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What does our contract cost us a year, Keith?
Axon.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's just the body cams.
No, it's. Go ahead, Keith.
Huh?
Half-mile keep right onto Terminal Drive using the right two lanes.
Okay. So all that goes into one. Okay. Gosh. Never would think that would be that expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, PD, they're, it's like 1.5 million or something they're paying a year because they got
Wi-Fi enabled.
pretty much anything that Axon offers they have. So. But it's a great system.
Okay, cool.
And it keeps
Keeps everybody in line.
it keeps us in line, but also it's pretty easy to dispel complaints. You
Right.
look at camera footage.
Right,
You're
the
like,
camera says it all.
Our guy didn't say shit, but you were motherfucking him all day long.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want.
Yep.
We're flying American.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Terminal 3.
Terminal 3, yeah. I got it up here. Well, kudos to you guys. You guys seem like really cool people. And
I appreciate it.
I enjoyed the ride with you guys.
Yeah. Makes it go by a little quicker.
Yeah, I learned a little bit about Wichita, Kansas, and what you guys do in Wichita, the police departments in Wichita. I didn't get to ask the ladies what it's like to be a wife married to a cop. Well, he's still a cop. A cop that goes out every day and does what he do.
We're
Did-
flexible saints.
You're flexible what?
Saints.
Flexible.
Saints.
Stay on Terminal Drive.
I think the next time, if I ever come to Wichita or I get you guys again, that'll be part 2 of our conversation.
Yeah.
I gotta learn and start talking to the ladies in the back. I gotta learn that. I never talk to the ladies in the back, but I gotta talk to the ladies because I know they have their horror stories. But would you say, because these guys seem like they've all got 15, 20 years plus being a cop now, so is it a lot easier now, or is it about the same as when they first started?
No, it's different.
It's different now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
A lot less worried when they're not on the street.
Right, so they're not, yeah.
But a
The
lot
pencil
more,
pushers
lot
now.
more stress.
Yeah.
More stressful for them, but
Yeah.
less stressful for us. Yeah.
I would say because you gotta watch how you talk to people, and everybody's got a complaint, and not everybody in departments are gonna like you. That's just anywhere that you have a job at.
Yeah.
What was
personnel
that?
issues.
So you get it.
Yeah, that's anywhere. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody gonna think you're out to get them.
Yep.
You know, but like I tell a lot of people, and the people that I used to work with, because I was a manager at a retail store for a long time, for 20 years. I told them, I said, hey, listen, I don't have no gripes with none of you guys. I said, I'm going to go home at the end of the day, but I said, we're just going to try to treat each other with dignity and respect. And I said, what you give out, that's what you're going to get back, you know?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I still have a job that I have to do, you know? I still got to be a manager.
Yeah, it's not personal.
Nothing personal, it's just business.
Although there's a few times you're like, oh, this is getting kind of personal.
Wow.
I don't like you.
Yeah, I've had the HR calls.
Yeah. Can't tell them that. But
Sitting
you're
with a
like,
Haitian
okay.
in the room and they're telling me I don't like black people. I'm like, huh? I was like, but I'm
Haitian?
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't like Haitians then. I'm like, shut up. You don't know what I like.
No.
Well, all the best to you guys.
Yeah,
I love
pleasure
riding
meeting
with you guys. You guys were awesome, am I right?
Thank
You guys enjoy your trip, and